This conference will
I'll,
now be recorded.
okay, I'll share my screen now. Uh,
Yeah, we are already able to share the screen. Oh, okay,
okay,
right.
now it's visible. Yeah.
Yes, Vakesh, we can start.
Yeah. Uh, you can see this document, right? I think so. One second. It's giving problem.
What happened, Rakesh?
No, man, it's getting the shared window is passed.
This conference will now be recorded.
Yes, we can start.
Yeah, sorry guys, the setup was taking time. Okay, anyhow, I start my session. So before jumping into the topics, I would like to tell that uh, my actual topic will start from the 8th point, why MuleSoft. So till here we'll jump into our actual topic. But before that, there is a warm up required, and why MuleSoft, till why MuleSoft we need a lot of background things need to know. So those and all things I'll cover up very short time. So coming to that before we need to know that what is RESTful services. So anything to consume the services. What is services? For example, we'll start one thing. Basically, a project. We'll go with a project so that we can cover with the RESTful services and all the things. So I could have taken up this as a first one, but no problem. I can cover this. So any project currently we will be having, any project in this world will be unique. So each and every project will be having set of rules and guidelines that will be defined by our customers based on the customer requirements and needs. The project size will be decreased and the project architecture will be vary, and the technologies what and all we use that will be changed. So am I audible now? Is it clear, guys? Hello, hello.
Yeah, we are able to hear you.
Yeah, please stop me whenever you want to ask anything, so and so that I can get proceed.
Okay, okay, sure.
Yeah. So I'm explaining about the project. So why RESTful services required to a project? So why I given a topic RESTful or SOAP or JSON or XML for in our this session MuleSoft API. MuleSoft. So MuleSoft is nothing but a middleware technology where it will basically designed to give and consume services. The services are nothing but which are depends upon the backend technology or front end technology to connect to both the technologies and give some orchestration. So those and all will come into the picture where middleware introduction from here. So basically, I'll start with the project thing so that I can cover up REST and Java programming fundamentals. so that it will be easy to understand. Okay, so for example, I'll take from project exploration first thing. So here I would like to take a banking or e-commerce domain project. So I'll take some example. So so you guys have it right. Backend database and front-end technologies and middleware are Java programming. So any Amir? Amir, yes.
Yeah, Mr. Rakesh, I'm aware about the backend and front-end domains.
Yes, okay. Thanks for
Yeah,
the
I'm
response.
aware about that.
Okay, okay. So any project, for example, if you take consider it as a banking project or
So, hello, Mr. Rakesh. Actually, what is this middleware application? Middleware application?
yeah, okay. This middleware nothing but business. Actually, we can call it as I named it as middleware, but to be frank, it is a business layer. So where the connectivity for front end and the back end. So which is lead basically the programming languages to get connectivity for the front end and back end, where we have a lot of technologies with including Java, Python, all the programming languages, C, C++, whatever it is. So where the UI technologies we can see Java, JavaScript, and all the UI functionalities. So we have a lot of technologies. We have Node.js, AngularJS, and everything. So where the database layer is nothing but to design in a structured way all the data. So which is includes with MySQL, Oracle, and SQL, those and all will come over here. So in this database, this is a traditional way of project designing I'm telling you right now. So there will be a lot of alternatives. There will be a lot of changes will be there based on the project and architecture. So this is the basic thing I'm covering up. So any project will having these three layers mandatory, but it will be partitioning based on our requirement and the project depends on that. So they are simply given as middleware, but it will be having a lot of things. So presentation layer, this will call as presentation layer, actually UI UX. So in the middleware business layer, we will be having a lot of things where one layer means the requests will be modified as their layers. So that will like cover up in the later classes. So I'm giving an introduction how the projects are there and traditional projects
Do
and
you
the
know any
new projects. Oh,
application?
pardon? Hello?
I was asking,
Hello, I didn't
may
get
I
you.
know any application, any example for the middleware application?
Okay, there is not kind of thing only middleware applications. Middleware applications are single, it won't perform anything because we cannot do anything with the middleware application. That will be having a meaningful when you have a connectivity with the UIs. And unless you have a connectivity, you don't have any meaning of developing the middleware technologies. So until unless you get data from the databases or cloud systems, that this middleware will not do anything. So there is a thing that you can get connectivity directly from here to here also. The connectivity also it will be happen like this. So Based on the project requirement, this middleware may not be existing sometimes, but it is crucial for the domains, this banking and retail and e-commerce. So such are, what we call enterprise level projects. I think you got my point.
Yeah, yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. So, okay, the projects can be defined in any of the ways, but where enterprise level applications need a standard level of defining standard level technologies they use to make architecture. So everything depends on the project and your needs. So we can use only the front end and as well as the database, not required of middleware for such kind of projects. For example, Lenscart is there, so sometimes middleware not required for the lens card. UI is mandatory because there is a visually it is required. For banking domain, visually is not required enough. We need a lot of banking business layer required. That is mandatory there. So e-commerce, retail, and banking, this such kind hospital management for such kind of thing, UI doesn't matter sometimes. So business is matter. So their middleware layer plays a key role. You got it, no?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, thank you. So coming back to our project, so why I'm stressing completely middleware layer means the MuleSoft is itself a middleware layer. So that is why I'm stressing this one. If I would like to teach some other technologies like backend, my picture will be bigger it here in the backend side. So my current stress and topic is completely middleware. So I'm stressing this one, the importance of the middleware. So this is the project architecture usually. So coming back to, okay, our product explanation. Okay. So there I'm covering here. There will be a layered architectures. There will be SP architectures and traditional applications. And so this is a traditional way where an application will be having a UI and a backend and as well as and middleware connectivity from backend to front end. Traditional way. Sometimes there will be a layered. So the layered is nothing but this one. The middleware itself, it will be divided where the logic will not be performed in a single place. This part will be interacting with the database. So I'll give you another where the database will deal with one part, and after this part communicating to UI is one part, and communicating between internally. So this is one part. So here, so there is a specific roles and responsibilities are there. So UI will not directly connect to this part because this is having a specific roles, this box. So that will traverse one step up and one step down. So this will be divided as a project specifications where the flexibility, the maintenance of a project while growing in the future, it will be easy. So to be frank, we can see that like this is, we can call it as in this layer itself, we can call it as DAO layer where only it interacts with the database access layer. DAO means database access
Can
layer.
you say again about
So
these two steps? One step above and one step down. Just now you said something about the steps. No?
yes. Okay. Uh, so okay, this is layer architecture I'm telling. So where if you know the Spring, anyone aware of the Spring technology? No. Okay. So fine. So the Spring is a modular technology where the application got divided so that the maintenance will be easy and the development will be easy, and tracing will be easy, so that the Spring got very much popular in the Java environment. So that architecture will be implemented to all the projects, most of the projects. So how it will be means, there will be layers, like it's a DAO layer, and I can say that business layer, and I can say that this process layer. This we can say like listeners things. Most of the people will not use this one, but to make the UI as well as our business layer, to make it separately, they will use, most of the people will use directly from this layer to this layer. So this is the way of designing and dividing layers in the middleware itself. So this complete middleware, we call it as business layer. So UI, in the sense, we will be having it's a combination of UX, UX in the sense, designing web technologies. The web terminal is nothing but HTML, XMLs, and JavaScripts. So and so, etc. This all will come over here, and whatever you see in the site, any website, and the content, everything maintained by this. So that will be whatever. For example, there is a form in your website. Whenever you click submit buttons, that will taken care to the listeners and the process layer. From the process layer, if you wanted to add, means you wanted to perform any logic or something, you can do
Mr.
that.
Rakesh,
After that,
US
you want
means,
to, yeah,
Mr. Rakesh,
yeah, yes, yes.
UX means US publisher.
User experience actually. So shortly,
Okay, user
we
experience.
call it as UX, user experience. So the user
Uh,
experience nothing but, of any site, if you open or Amazon. So whatever we see, this the designing. Oh, it's taking time. Okay, for example, Salesforce, I open one site. So whatever you see is the user experience. For example, after if I'm click this on users, this is called user experience. I'll get some other pop-up or window. So those all comes under UX itself. So those will develop by web technologies and HTML, XML, JavaScript, and all together they'll use and they'll design this kind of things. So this will be having a capable when you can see the data. For example, you click on over here, you got some data, means the data will come in two ways, in multiple ways. Currently, in the traditional way, I can say that the data will come from the database. How it is coming from the database? That click, whatever you click, it will go to these layers, and from the DAO layer, it go to the database, and from the database, it will fetch. So those and all process, everything will be written in a structured way, so that you can able to see the appropriate data. So this is very traditional way. This is traditional way as well as in the layered way, how the projects are developing. So another way is there. You got this point, right, Amir or Shah?
I got it.
Anything you want to ask?
So
Okay.
let me
Okay.
confirm
And one more.
that.
Yeah, please.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay. There is a SPA architectures. What is SPA architecture means? I already told you before. SPA single page applications, SPA means. So there will be sometimes the requirement is like, I don't want all these things. My site is not that much critical. That is very plain. So that sometimes single page application only UX will be there, and after that only one thing, go to the database and take the get the requirement, get the data and present. And this will be using mostly JavaScript and technologies. So nowadays popular technologies are Node.js, AngularJS. Those are using SPA, single page applications. So the operation cost will be very less and the responsive time is very quick. So that all the market is looking the such kind of technologies. That is single page application architecture tech projects. You got this, Prema?
Yeah.
Okay, fine then.
Yeah, I got it. I
So
got it.
so currently we have this kind of projects, different kind of projects, and where we will get benefited with our middleware technologies, and why this plays a key role in in such kind of banking and e-commerce and other domains projects. So then we'll discuss step by step. So anything, for example, data. Now we'll come to the database part. So that backend that is very much important. And after that, I can say you that alternative way of getting data. So for example, I might have opened Amazon. Okay, so this Amazon took this much time. There is a lot of issues. Maybe network is slow, but I can say that Amazon is a heavy site, so it's having a lot things and data coming from different environments, not only single database. That you agree, right? Yes, Amir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, if, for example, if you see any college project or any school projects, the responsive
Okay.
time and the database is very limited because there maximum there will be school having a class or school having 1,000 people or people and their data.
Okay.
That's it. So they need only one database required, that is we can maintain with the Oracle or MySQL databases. That is enough
Yeah.
for such kind of environment. So they don't want some big databases and very high much configuration, not required at all. That is their scope. So such
Okay.
kind of projects
Okay.
we need only
Okay.
traditional way of databases that we discuss, like Oracle, MySQL, or
Hmm.
any other database. Sometimes you can see that simple Excel sheets they will use. So
Simple?
based on requirement, simple Excel sheets also they will use to maintain the. For example,
Okay.
simple Excel
Okay.
sheet
Excel
also
sheets.
is enough to maintain the student data. Yeah, Excel sheets also
Hmm.
is enough to maintain complete data of a college or school.
Okay. Okay.
For example, if it is having multiple branches of schools. For example, any big name school, if you see Oak Ridge, if you see, that is a standard, very standard. They wanted to show up their website in public, so that they would go for somewhat good configuration level. They'll take an Oracle with license version and all. That project will be somewhat better than the normal any kind of school. So, for example, if you grow somewhat, for example, if it is a university, then the site will be very difficult to maintain with the normal single database. So there may be
Okay.
the complexity will be increased to maintain the data for those such much means years of data, and all things need to maintain in separate. So in that way, the project complexity will be increasing, so that they look for different sources to maintain the data.
Yeah.
So
Right.
the data, if the data is the main part for all the applications, so they will keep it very safely and securely. So there will
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
very specific rules and regulations to maintain the database sites. That we know. So coming to here, in our applications, database is very much important, and the database currently I am telling that there will be Oracle MySQL. So think of that nowadays we heard that about cloud. Have you heard that cloud systems? So what is
Cloud
cloud?
system.
So yes, cloud systems.
Cloud.
What is cloud means? Cloud also. Yeah.
Any normal cloud.
Yeah, normal cloud sells anything.
No, I'm not aware about that.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I just opened here one Salesforce. So this is a symbol of cloud. Okay. So there are a lot of cloud systems available. So we can
Okay.
see a lot of clouds. For example, Salesforce is a company which is owning a Salesforce cloud system.
Okay.
Amazon also
Salesforce.
having its own cloud system.
Okay.
Yes, and Microsoft also having its own cloud system. And nowadays Google
Okay.
started its own cloud system. So
Okay.
different companies are establishing their own cloud systems.
Cloud systems. Okay.
So to be frank, the cloud system is nothing but a kind of
Yeah.
database.
Yes.
So a kind of database, but they configured
Okay.
in a high-end configuration, and they'll keep it in a multiple servers.
Cloud system is a type of kind of database, right?
Yes, of course. For example, yes, of course.
Okay.
Cloud
But
system is nothing but
in
a
high.
database. But
Okay.
uh, yeah, cloud system is nothing but a database inside. So
Okay.
without, for example, I'm getting. I'll show you the reality. So Amazon is giving you this much of complete data. Okay,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
whenever you log
I
in,
can see. I can see.
one second. Oh, yeah. Okay. For example, I didn't log in till now. I would like to log in
Okay.
now. So whenever I get login, uh, my data already will save in the database and it will come.
Yeah.
So that is not,
Okay.
in fact, that is not a database. They are
Yeah.
maintaining
Yeah.
my data in the cloud system. So the
Yeah.
cloud
Okay.
will also be having a structure with a table structure that holds my data, and that
Okay.
data will be placed in different environments like so so because Amazon hits per day in millions, so that the traffic will be more if they keep in single place.
Okay.
So they will keep the servers in different locations with load balancers and all. For example, one server is there in India and another server will be there in Singapore
Okay.
and another server will be there in US,
Hmm.
like that.
Okay.
So in the configuration and all will be taken care by the administration people that will cover in the DevOps. Like that is a very much interest one to configure the servers and everything. So these and all nothing but a database, but which is having a high configured level backend systems. So these are the clouds actually. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now
Okay.
coming to our point. So our project will interact with single database as well as with multiple
Yeah.
databases.
Yeah.
Correct? Yes. For example, take Amazon side itself. I can tell you now somewhat good example. So, for example, this is same as Amazon UX, whatever I'm showing here. So this
Yeah.
Amazon is holding different databases. One is traditional database, MySQL,
Yeah.
and another one which will be like Oracle, and another one will be Salesforce,
Okay.
and another one will be Amazon Cloud, and another will be like simple SAP Cloud. So the data will not be holding in single database. That is not possible to them. So my account, for example, I'm giving some real time like example. The my account will come from, for example, Amazon server, own server, because that is secured one. They
Okay.
don't want to give to Oracle people or Salesforce people. They
Okay.
wanted to keep their with them very safely, use the
Private.
data. Yeah. For example, this product information and all product details are there. These product details and all, for example, if you see Samsung M20, you can find it in Flipkart also
Yeah.
with the same logo, with the same details, with the
Yeah.
same data, with first same photograph, correct?
Okay.
Correct. So this is not required to make it as much secure and all. So
Okay.
whenever the product got created, this vendor will create a unique URL.
URL.
Okay, that unique URL they will publish into some common third-party cloud system.
Okay.
So Salesforce nowadays is common to third-party systems. So they will keep into one server, like Salesforce system. So now Amazon is the person explicitly wanted that product. So he will configure in here these Salesforce URLs, this Samsung URL, which already hosted in Salesforce, so that automatically whenever you are loading this page,
Hmm.
it will hit to the Salesforce and it will get the product information. Like same way, Flipkart and Myntra, whoever. So in all the sites, in all the sites, you can see the common product. Correct?
Yeah.
Now you can understand that the
Yeah.
URL is same, but the third party vendor is different here.
Vendor is different. Yeah, I know.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that case, such kind of things they will host in some unique database server systems. So and
Yes.
you cannot see the Flipkart user in the Amazon because he never
Yes.
call directly to the Amazon
Okay.
cloud. He won't give to him.
Yeah.
So my point here I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah.
any website, anything will be interacting directly or indirectly with multiple file system, multiple databases
Yeah.
backend. This is my point over here. Okay, this point is clear.
So multiple database as well as cloud systems also.
Yes, as well, as
No.
well.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Anything
these
down?
enterprises services, they are using that cloud system as database, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Proceed.
Yeah. So they can't maintain. For example, I'll tell you. If you mouse over here, mobile and accessories. Okay,
Okay.
you can see how much data here. See mobiles, mobile accessories, and so you can
Hmm.
see almost 50 links.
Yeah. Yeah. 50 link
So
of
for example,
users.
I would like that 50 links, nothing but you can see the 50 links, but where the links are coming from? It should come from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It should it should come from this is data. That data will not be stored in the browsers. This browser will not store complete data. So
Yeah.
this will come from somewhere in the backend systems. So
From the
the
links
backend
from the
systems
code.
may be Amazon Cloud, India, your mic, anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
They are stored in
Now
backend system.
you clear on this part. Yes, yes. Definitely they will hit to the backend systems.
Okay.
Either if it is SPS single page application directly from user to backend, there will be
Yeah.
no business like something. For example, if I mouse over, is there any business logic required over here?
No.
No, just simple present that. That's it.
Yeah.
Correct? These are these are example for single page applications. So where the actions will be performed in the same place. Sometimes this page will not refresh, but
Okay.
it is refreshing. Sometimes it will not refresh and it will give you the complete information. Those
Yeah.
will call as single page application, to be frank. So
Okay.
for example, being I'm telling you,
Yeah.
okay, got the point.
Yeah. I got it.
So okay, now yeah, that's fine. Uh, so I covered this one. Okay, coming to this point, these are very simple. I can tell you. So the data. Coming to the data, we got to know this is nothing but a data.
Yes.
So this data basically we can maintain in many forms. So any data will be having different forms. So this is a text form of data.
Okay. That's
So
fine.
this is a text form of data. You can understand, I can understand, whoever English knows, they can understand this.
Yeah.
But programming languages and our backend technologies will not understand this.
Yeah.
Backend table will understand when you save this in a tables.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and the programming language will understand when it is in some format. That format is nothing but so not only REST, there will be a lot of formats, but currently time being I'm telling you the REST. What is REST? REST is one kind of data format which will be easy to make transform from our programming language to the databases and get from the databases to the user convenient UX.
So
So
the
I
system can understand
already
easily.
told you. Yes, yes. For
Yeah.
example, if you give data from here UX as a JSON,
Okay.
that JSON it is easily to feed in this database. And
Okay.
whenever the database data coming, and that is easy to convert to the JSON. So
Okay.
where the medium. So previously we used to take write to form tables and all and feed the tables as it is into the database. But we'll be having a lot of ways to insert data into the database. But the easiest way, I'm telling you that
Okay.
XMLs and JSONs. XMLs are basically used for the SOAP. SOAP is nothing but
Format.
service-oriented objects. Yes, and RESTful services represented to state transfer protocols, REST. These are the stands. But basically, I'll tell you the main difference. Before that, I'll tell you the JSON and XML. You know the format of JSON and XML files?
No, no. I don't know.
Okay, I'll tell you.
I don't know.
So these are the online things. We will be having a lot of online tools for JSON things. So, for example, there is a data I would like to feed like employee ID
Okay.
is there and
Okay.
employee name is there
Okay.
and address is there.
Okay. Address. Okay.
So what is the ID 101 and
Rakesh. Okay.
Rakesh Hyderabad. Okay,
Okay.
this is the data. So this data will understand. I already told you that this is a table format I am giving, so database can easily understand. The same way,
Okay.
I can make it is in a JSON format. You can observe this simply.
Okay. Okay. It is
This is the
JSON
structure
format.
of JSON. Yeah, it is JSON format now.
Okay.
I am making it as a JSON format. Previously, it is a data
Ta-
table.
Table
Now I'm
format.
making it
Okay.
as a yeah.
JSON
Now
format.
I'm making it as a JSON format. Okay.
So that by this format, the machine can understand our data. Okay.
Uh, Not machine. Easy to the RESTful services. I already told you right the terminology. The RESTful services will easily format this kind of data and make it fast in traversing over the network and easy
Okay.
to convert the objects
Yeah.
into this format. So when
Okay.
REST and JSON is the best
Yeah.
combination of programming language. So every field, after every field, will be having one comma.
Okay.
So this is a plain format of a
J-
JSON
JSON
file.
format.
Okay, yeah, JSON format. This open brace, close brace, and this is the key, and this is the value. This is the key, and this is the value.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know Java? You guys, Java programming
Mm,
language.
yeah, I know.
Okay. In that, you know map.
No, no. I don't know the map.
You don't know map. Okay, basics, no problem. So map is nothing but it's a key and value pair.
Okay.
So everything. So in the Java, you can see it will take time. The Java map is an interface actually. So it will be having always key and value pair. For example, the declaration of the map will be like hash map. Good. So this is an object hash map. You can put values only as key and value pairs.
Okay.
ID, comma 101 like this.
Okay.
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 Okay. Now,
In Java format, right?
yes, this is Java format. Now there is a Java Pojo class. Do you know Pojo class?
No, no,
It's
not
a
actually.
plain old Java object, which is like so ID like name. Okay. So plain old Java is nothing but you will write a program like uh, address, sorry, emp, like you write. This is Java fundamentals I'm telling, just for your understanding how backend Java will work. I'm not going to deep, just for your information. You can
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
easily. I'm not going to in complex way.
Okay, okay.
So I'll declare ID, I'll
Okay.
declare ID variable, I'll declare name, I'll declare
Great.
okay. After this, I'll set some values. So there will be a DAO. I already said data access layer, data access object.
Okay.
We can make it as a data access object, EMP DAO like that. So after that, so I don't want to introduce this here. Database I'm telling.
Yeah.
Database, how the database will be structured, ID, name, ADTR. So I would like to insert these values 101 Rakesh and Hyderabad in the backend. However, it is coming from the UI, but it
Yeah.
should save in the backend like this format only. Finally, so how it will be happening? I'll give you information here. So here, the initial JSON object I showed you, right?
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, one sec. This is the format. When you in the UI, they will give you this format. Means there is a table. So
Yeah.
whenever, for example, any registrations will be there. For example,
Yeah.
in registration or login, sign up, new sign up,
Yeah.
you will give
Yeah.
your name and all. You will enter submit button. The
Okay.
UI will frame the request in this format,
Yeah. Okay.
and that request will come this format as this format to this layer or this layer, any layer.
This tool.
So the same whenever it's, yeah, okay, you got it now.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
The UI
whenever you submit, that comes from UI as a JSON.
Yeah. As a
Okay,
JSON. Okay,
the
okay.
JSON, yeah,
In
whenever
JSON
it
format, right?
crosses this UI layer, yes, JSON format, then that JSON format completely comes here as a Java object. This layer completely, this layer is a Java.
As a Java. Oh, okay, okay.
Sorry.
I got it.
Yeah. Now the next step is Java. Java is nothing but this maps and everything will be there. So the Java, in the Java, they will read each and every attribute and they will set here actually. So this 101 I put here, right? This 10 is coming from here. They will take from here and they will assign here. They will take from here, they will assign here. They will take from here, they will assign here. So indirectly one object is framing with data. Got
Okay.
it?
From UI,
Yes.
they're taking and
Now
they're placing into the tool. Okay. From UI.
Java object, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, from the UI they are sending as a JSON, but when it comes to our business layer, we are making into a Java object. We are setting those values into a Java object.
Okay.
Now it is
Okay. Right.
clear.
Yeah, it's clear.
Now your Java object is holding all the data. This data should feed into the database.
So automatically it will be converted into Java object, right?
Oh no, created here. No? Here map hash map is equal to new hash map I would given. No?
Yeah.
Whenever you create an object,
Yeah.
see, I created an object. This is an empty object initially, but
Okay.
this in this I am
Okay.
putting some values.
Yeah. Yeah.
These
I
values
got it.
actually we will
Yeah.
got it, no?
It's clear. Yeah. Yeah. It's clear.
This
It's
ID
clear. Okay. Okay. Right.
got it, no?
Yeah. I got it.
This now this object is holding all the data where it is coming from the UI, correct?
Yeah. Correct. It's
Yes.
clear.
Now
Proceed.
there is a gap between this Java object to feed into the database.
Yeah.
There is a medium required.
Okay.
So directly it won't go and sit into the database.
Okay.
Correct? There is a medium required where the medium is, I already told you, DAO, data access object.
Yeah. Data.
Those data access objects, yeah, plain old Java objects. These plain old
Okay.
Java objects are simply they will be having attributes.
It acts as a medium to transfer
That
to
is
the
nothing but
database.
yes, exactly. So those are defined over here
Okay.
as a DAO layer,
So
as
from
a
here it will be
plain,
transferred to the database. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
This whatever these values are there, those will simply keep into these attributes from
That
here
will
to
move
here.
into
Okay.
database. Okay.
Yeah, this will be having a capable of communicating to our database. So there will be uh, connectivity to the database feeding form.
Yeah.
So in this
Okay.
way, feeding into the database will be happen. After feeding into the database, in the database it will feel like this data name, ID, name, address. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Correct. After DAO,
Yeah.
what happens after DAO?
Yeah, after DAO, so there are a lot of technologies available, Hibernate and some database related third party tools will be there. JPA, Java Persistent API, Hibernate,
Yeah.
right? So those are all will be using here
Okay.
to communicate with the database.
Database.
Yeah, database.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Right. Go ahead.
you got it. Yeah. So there will be here you will be having a lot of discussions. So, but currently that is not our scope, how it is feeding and all. So in this part, from Java object to feeding to the database, there will be a lot of story. But
Lot of.
currently that story is not required. Lot of story in the sense, for example,
Okay.
there will be relations, there will be multiple. I would like to feed into this data itself. I would like to feed into two tables. So that of course there will be a lot of story will be there, but currently not required. I'm just giving you a plain idea how a plain JSON object feeding into the database. That you got right?
Yeah. It's clear. It's clear.
Okay. If you have
Well,
anything that you can ask me now.
now, no. Okay. It's clear to me.
No?
It's clear to me. I understood. Okay.
Oh, then fine. I can jump into that. So REST is nothing. REST and JSON are nothing but REST is a topic actually. I can cover in some other place. But for now, uh, remember that JSON is widely used in the RESTful services. Okay,
Okay.
REST is nothing but RESTful services.
Okay.
Web services. RESTful web services are so based web services. Okay. Now I covered just Java programming fundamentals included in it, and where I can orchestration layer. The orchestration layer is nothing but so I can cover you. So this part
Okay. Fifth
where
one.
we are performing, yeah, where we are performing some operations. Currently, just a plain thing coming and just as it is, you are passing. For example, like this, you will be having a lot of objects will come, and you wanted to perform over here some operations, and you
Okay.
wanted to uh, do some multiple objects and hit to the different types of database.
Okay.
Not only single database. I would like to feed ID in database layer and name into Oracle and address into Amazon Cloud. So how it should be happen? So there the DAO should perform some intelligent way. In that place, that so that only we will call it as a business layer. We will perform a lot of operations over here. We will not any perform a lot of operations in business layer in the front end as well as in the back end. In the middleware itself, we will perform a
Okay.
lot of things where you wanted to feed the data into different types of databases or backend cloud systems that you got right. That is called
Yeah.
actual middleware. This is called actual middleware and orchestration layer. We will call it as orchestration layer. Shortly, we will call as OL, orchestration layer.
Okay.
Okay. So the importance of advantages of OL. Okay, I can tell you that. First, I will tell you the problems without orchestration layer, so that automatically the importance you can identify. For example, I can tell one banking one banking services or e-commerce services. Okay, I can take one e-commerce services example. Okay, so one of my project I worked on like payback. I can show you that.
Can I see that
Like that in
project?
our Indian project. Yeah, just on opening.
Okay.
So it's a loyalty program actually where the redemptions. For example, whenever you purchase anything, you will
Okay.
get some reward points.
Yeah.
That is the
I got.
intention of the payback. This
Yeah. Payback. I think my payback. Right.
site opens, then automatically easily
I can't able to hear you. Are you there? Hello.
One second, one second.
Okay. I will wait. Okay. It's a banking. It's looking like a banking. Banking project.
Yeah, guys, I'm audible now.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Fine. So you can see payback. So here we can see. Okay, see here. Amazon, Flipkart, Paytm, Big Bazaar, HPICS. You can see all over how many e-commerce websites we have in our India. All
Yeah,
websites will be
services.
maintaining over here. You can see
Hmm.
everything.
Yeah.
Whenever if I click this one, it will go to the Amazon website.
Okay.
If I click this one, it will go to the Flipkart website. It will if I click in Paytm. So how
Okay.
it will go means the URL directly I'm accessing your Amazon website.
Okay.
It's configured over in this project. Correct now? Then only it
Okay.
will go to the Amazon website. So for example, if I click on shop online,
Okay.
mm, okay, it's asking mobile number. Okay, online shopping you go. Definitely it will go. Shop now. Oh, it's asking sign up, man. Okay. So for now, you understand that it is already configured with all these e-commerce websites into single page and a single endpoint. That is online shopping payback.in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
got it.
So whenever you click any project, anything, for example, any product, if you click, it will give you option actually. Three options it will give. So you
Okay.
wanted to
Three
go to
options.
Amazon, you wanted to go to Flipkart, you wanted to go to wherever site it is
It will
available,
give
and it will give you the
options.
price comparison. Yeah, and it will give you the price comparison. How much is there in Amazon? How much is there in Flipkart? How much is there in Paytm? So
Okay. Okay.
all together they're in the same place. So this is what I worked in previous project. So it was very interesting when I was working with this because since I can see all together in a single place rather going to the 2 3 sites and compare everything. So I can see all
Okay.
the things in single place. So this was an
Yeah.
interesting project, and when the MuleSoft will perform very much better experience when you see this much. So for example, if you wanted to configure Amazon URL in your page, if you
Okay.
want to configure a Flipkart URL in your page, if you want to configure a Paytm mall in your page, so this guy will be having his own concerns and security things to give his URL, right? Simply he won't give you. And this guy
Okay.
also will be having different security things, and this guy also will be having different security things. So these and all will have different security concerns and different rules and regulations of their projects,
Hmm.
and they can't expose simply their URLs.
Okay.
So where a Java program, so the integration of these four, for example, if you consider only these
Okay.
four we can maintain in a plain program also. For example, I will go there. Where is that? Sorry. Okay. So I can configure this. Okay. Already Flipkart, Amazon, and Myntra is there. So I can uh,
Configure.
configure these. I can configure this in plain Java also, and I
Okay.
can configure all the URLs in the plain Java as well
Okay.
as normal technologies, normal backend everything. But
Okay.
the security. If you wanted to implement one security rule for Amazon, it will take you more than 10 days. The
Okay.
security whatever implementing Flipkart, if you wanted to perform maybe 5 days. So the security things you cannot perform as much efficient how it is. So these and all will be hectic to the programmer, and it will be difficult to maintenance each and everything every time whenever the click is happening. So those and all will be hectic when you maintain the website. That is why a layer will be designed like middleware layer,
Okay.
and that middleware layer we efficiently using as MuleSoft.
MuleSoft.
Yeah, MuleSoft. So there are
Nothing
in the
but
market we have
bridge,
yes,
which connects two
yeah,
applications.
exactly. It's a very good bridge which connects, which configures multiple third-party services in it, and maintains and gives full security
Okay.
and provides you very well functionality, and maintenance will be easy, lightweight, and moreover it is a freeware backend Java technology.
In short, we are using it as a mediator, right?
Instead,
We are
can
using
come
it
again?
as mediator as a mediator between two
Yeah,
applications, right?
yeah, exactly, mediator. See, middleware is nothing but a mediator. So for
Yeah, yeah,
example, you are a guy, okay, you went to China, you don't know Chinese, and
yeah.
that guy don't know your Hindi or some our language. So there
Okay,
will be a mediator who can understand a common language of English. So
okay,
your work will be done very smoothly.
okay,
And one guy, for example, can talk 10 languages, and think about that guy importance.
okay,
So like that, if wherever you go in any countries, so the guy will resolve all your problems. The
okay,
same way, here our MuleSoft will talk how many third-party services integration you have backend. That doesn't matter. It performs you as same as how much you can configure. So the single page application, how it will give you the performance, the same way it will give you the performance. So there will be
okay,
no load and all. So that is the
okay,
feasibility and flexibility of the our MuleSoft.
okay. So let
So
me
now you
confirm.
got
So
yeah.
the transfer of data in MuleSoft, it takes place with, in these three steps: JSON, JavaScript, and DAO, right? It will follow these three steps, right?
These three steps will is like not
They,
MuleSoft. MuleSoft of course MuleSoft will do. You can consider for now, yes, MuleSoft can perform that one, and
okay,
plain Java also can perform that one, and any
okay,
other middleware technology can also perform that. Even Spring technology will perform that. Any technology will perform that. But each and everything having its own capabilities when the complexity will be increasing.
okay,
For example, based on the complexity itself, we can choose which technology is required for my right now. For example, if
okay,
you have only Amazon website,
okay.
I don't think so. Only one database you are using, for example, I don't think
Yeah.
so. Mule is not required for it all.
Okay, okay,
You can use plain Java, and only you don't have any multiple databases. For example, school, I already told you, a school project not required at all in MuleSoft,
okay,
because they are not
okay.
dealing with any other third-party services and very big configured cloud systems. Correct, no?
Yeah, correct, correct.
And it is
It
not
doesn't it
recommended
doesn't
at all. No
require
one will
it doesn't
use
require.
MuleSoft. Yes. Where MuleSoft is required, where your requirement is to interact with the different databases, different cloud system, and the different third-party vendors.
Third
That
parties.
time, the MuleSoft is the very best suitable.
Yeah. Okay. It's clear.
Got
It's
it?
clear.
Got it?
Yeah, got. I got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine then.
Okay.
I think okay. That is the basic benefits and introduction to our MuleSoft, and you got
Okay.
to know the point.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So middleware introduction I already given to you, and API design and architecture. This will come when we'll start this one.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. It's
API
clear
design.
to me.
So
Till here,
MuleSoft. Hmm,
almost it's clear to me till here. Okay.
yeah. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Yeah, Rakesh.
Yeah. Come again.
Yeah.
Come again. You are talking something.
No, no. Just I was saying I got it.
Okay, that's good. Okay, MuleSoft design and architecture. The design and architecture simply it is. So the backend design will be somewhat huge, but I can say you that it is also designed as a layer. For example, that will come in example itself. I can cover that API design and architecture that I can cover. By MuleSoft, I already told you the importance and LED architecture. This architecture itself is nothing but a MuleSoft design and architecture that I can cover. Download and installation, yes. So I can go with this design and architecture. So I can take just 2 minutes of time. Is that fine? We
Yeah,
are
yeah.
exceeding time.
Sorry.
Are we exceeding time or is that fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Fine, right?
So
Okay.
you are asking to proceed more with these two topics?
Yeah. That's what. Shall I continue or is that fine?
No, it's fine.
Okay, I can
Just wait
proceed
a
now.
minute. Just, okay.
Farhan is there in call? Okay, no problem. I'll finish off this one. Okay, mules of design and architecture, API led architecture. So that is somewhat advanced because you cannot understand that if I say that in brief because uh, you are got to know why MuleSoft will be using in our application. So the complexity when increases and the interaction will be with more than no, 2 or 3 databases and third-party services. There, our MuleSoft will be best suitable. That you got the point you got. Where
Okay.
where how the Mule are designed backend to interact with the third-party services. How the Mule got designed backend means there is a system like message queues.
Okay.
This is actually Java concept. Queues. Okay. Message queues. What is message queues means? The name itself tells it's everything will be in queue. Okay.
Mm.
For
Okay.
example, okay, you wanted to call 3 services parallelly. So in the beginning itself, for example, if I load this one, okay, if I load this one itself, I load. So I'm loading this one. What is happening backend? Can you guess?
No.
No, right? Okay, I'll tell you. The backend is happening whenever I refresh or whenever I enter this one. Backend is happening. For this website, there will
Okay.
be some pre-configured URLs are there. What are the URLs means? Like this. So this product should come in the home page. Means this is having some specific URL. This is the specific URL, right? For
Okay.
this product. Yes. This kind of thing for URLs already predefined and they kept in some place so that whenever you refresh, you get first this one only. So it should go to Amazon homepage, Amazon.in. It should go to Flipkart.in. We should go to all these websites and get
Okay.
that information, get that images, get the data, and get its related things. Correct? Now, this is happening in the backend. Whenever you're refreshing, whenever you're
Yeah.
entering here, that much is happening in the backend that we will not experience. Just we will experience like browsing. That's it. So in the backend, it is going and contracting with all these services. How it is happening means it will be happening in a synchronous way and asynchronous way. What is synchronous way and asynchronous way? So synchronous in the sense, do you know the meaning of the synchronous way and asynchronous way?
Your audio is not clear to me.
No. Now,
Yeah, yeah, it's clear now. Okay.
hello.
Go ahead.
Okay. Do you know the meaning of the synchronous and asynchronous way? That's normal English meaning.
Mm, no, not familiar with
Synchronous means one by one. Asynchronous means Yeah, no problem, no problem. Synchronous means one by one, step by step, and
Okay.
asynchronous means
Okay.
go zigzag. That is the meaning. So, for example,
Okay.
synchronous in the sense
Directly.
first call this one, after that this one, after that this one, after that this one. This is the way of synchronous. So, but synchronous way means
Okay.
it will take a lot of time.
Okay.
Correct. Okay. For example,
One by
there are
one.
100. Yes, there are one by one. If there are 100 icons or like this, if the first one is loading first and the
Okay.
100th one is loading last, means the guy will sit ideally for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, one by one. He will count. So that is not a good UI. UI will not be a good, and user experience will not be good. You will not open this site next time at least. Correct? That is our human psychology. So we want fastness. Any site, any
Okay.
website, if you open, I want to see as like this within a fraction of seconds. Within seconds, I would like to see the complete data. For example, it is rotating something, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. That's it. You leave that and you will open Flipkart website. That's it. Another website. So that is what where the complexity will be increasing, and that is what where mules are giving us a good solution to go with synchronous and asynchronous way. Wherever the requirement is there, you go with synchronous. Wherever the requirement is not there, you can go with asynchronous. So that's
Okay.
covered in the message queues.
Okay. Message queues.
Got it? What is
Okay.
message queues? Yes,
Okay.
that is the message
Yeah.
queues. So sending
Yeah.
messages in queues. Message is here nothing but URLs. You can consider it as URLs.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that is thing. And in the MuleSoft, they designed in the backend API LED architecture. That architecture we can cover soon later. So that is somewhat extensive level. So we need to cover up somewhat technical knowledge. Then only you can understand that. Okay.
Okay.
So now the part is downloading and installation. Getting started with Anypoint Studio fundamentals. First application with this. Okay. Do you know the Anypoint Studio will be there? Like what is this? Have you heard of it anytime?
Yeah. Eclipse, no?
You are
Eclipse,
right.
right?
Like Eclipse. This is one kind of software.
Okay.
You can directly go here and like
Yeah.
download Anypoint Studio.
So
Go to
this
the latest
Anypoint Studio
version.
comes with
Anything.
the one is with the local machine and one is with the cloud delivery.
Yeah, it is there. We can download it in our local machine. So that is what I have here. I already have this one.
So
When you
can
download this one, it will be.
take the projects and
Yeah.
whatever we have created, it can be included in local machine and then migrate it be done in that manner.
I'm sorry. It's breaking your voice. No, not that audible. Can you repeat once?
Can you hear it now?
It's
I was
it's
asking
chopping,
like
not clear.
can we do the integration or whatever the project we are going to create in Anypoint Studio local? So can we
Yeah,
create in
yeah.
local and migrate in cloud?
Yes, definitely. The cloud system and everything, I can show up that we need to have credentials for that. I can show you that
Okay.
how can we create that one.
Okay.
Okay. So that any point will be having some limitations with there are two versions actually. One is C and Enterprise Edition, and what is that another one? Common Edition. So you can see here Anypoint Studio 7 download here. So here the Enterprise Edition is the licensed one. Basically, you cannot get it as simply. It's not freeware. They have not given somewhat functionalities in cloud common edition. Common edition is the freeware. We can download anywhere. Some functionalities will miss in the common edition. Okay, before that, downloading 30-day free trial you can download, and Enterprise Edition itself. This is and before that we need a Java 8. So that's what Java basics are required to go with any MuleSoft. So if you have fundamentals with Java, that's fine, like object creation and all. So the variable declaration, object creation, such basic things are enough to proceed with MuleSoft. Got it? So here you can see select operating system, Windows, Mac, Linux, and agreement, and you can download this one. This is the way you can simply download, not required anything login and all. It will give you a complete bundle like this. After downloading this one, you will get like this. You can see, right? Anypoint Studio with 7.1.3 with latest version. You can unzip this and you will get like this project, sorry, this folder, and double click in this, go here, you can see the side icon, correct, Amir?
Yeah, yeah,
Are you following, right? Okay.
yeah.
So
I'm
when you double
following.
click on that, when you double click on that, automatically you will be opening up this one. And with Eclipse, you already aware of Eclipse. So Eclipse, how the options are there, the same options, but sometimes you can see that some different things like Mule, where you will not see any in the Eclipse, but in the Eclipse also you can add some plugins. Mule plugins are there. You can add to the existing Eclipse, that will work. But anyhow, any point is it's very suitable to develop Mule applications, and it is recommended. It's built with all the servers and required Maven, everything. So that is the main advantage of this. And okay,
Okay, okay.
right. So sample application, I have created this one, no problem. Again, I'll do for you. So go to here, new. Click on new Mule project, and my first project give like this, and just click here the servers. I have two servers inside this. I'll tell you the servers how you can do. E is there, that is enterprise edition, correct, and you will be getting this common edition. For example, if it is not licensed one, currently you can get with 1 month trial enterprise edition. That means you will be having all the functionalities and whatever the MuleSoft is providing, so you can experience all the features, new features, whatever they are in the version. So currently I'm running with 4.13 version enterprise edition. Create a project, just simply click finish. So you can see the project structure over here. So you will be having with the complete project structure, where with the sample XML file created, and the required JRE supported, all downloaded libraries, and testing test folders and everything created. So this is the beautiness we have when we create a new project with MuleSoft. So here we no need to do any hard work over here. Just click on this. You can see to get started, drag an operation or scope from the palette. Correct? You can see this line. This means that okay, you are not aware of that. What is palette? Something. So when you started in any point student, you will be seeing these boxes. These are widgets. You can see different kind of widgets. Of course you know that, but I'll explain you somewhat brief. This is a product explorer. You can see all the products are configured with MuleSoft, and this is your project area, means editor area. You can modify anything, and you can see the console problem. These are all common for every Eclipse and every project. The only difference is here, and the extra feature we have in this MuleSoft is the Mule palette. The Mule palette is the one and the hardcore of our MuleSoft, where you will be having all the predefined functionality components. These are all we call it as components. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't afraid of this. These and all. Whenever we use one time, then you will understand very much familiar what it will happen. What is the use of this? So one
Okay.
time use is enough. Each and everything. Then you will getting more familiar what that will use. What is the use of that? So
Okay.
core, HTTP, sockets. These are all modules you will be having different. Don't afraid of that. I can give you a basic execution of a one mule flow. Already I created a project. So according to that, when you click on that, it will say to get started, drag an operation or scope from the mule palette. Scope means uh, okay. I can this topic will cover in the further, but to get started with, we need a flow. So in the mule, everything is a flow. You type what you want, flow. I want flow core. It is a take the flow reference, drag and drop. You got to know just I what I did, just I clicked on this, just
You
drag and drop over here.
drag drop.
Yes, yes. For example, if you wanted to do one more time, flow.
Okay. No, no, it's okay.
So flow
Got
reference
it.
I hello
Yeah,
Amir,
yeah. I'm following you.
following right? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. For example, flow. This is the main thing. Flow. Just drag and drop.
Yeah, I
Leave
got
it.
it.
So now you got pardon.
Yeah, yeah. It's clear.
Yeah, drag. Yeah, drag and drop over here in the editor part. Then you
Okay.
can see here three options: message flow, global
Global.
elements, configuration, XML.
XML.
So message flow, currently what you are seeing. Global elements, you can't say anything, is yet to configure. Configuration flow, you can see some XML.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah. Okay, okay.
Now what I'm going to do, uh, I just clicked on the MSA flow. I would like to create a flow. I already created a flow. I would like to give some functionality for that. Every request will be having one listener. Okay, take the listener and keep it in a source place. Automatically, this got generated another one.
Okay.
And after every listener, there will be an action. So I would like to print a logger, whether it is working or not. I would like to print. So this is simple thing I am going to do. So I would like to print in the logger part. Double click on this,
Okay.
and you will be getting one pop-up over here, logger. You got see here. So display name is logger. I would like to print message. Hi Rakesh. Okay.
Okay.
Next. Here you got red mark means something went wrong. Just double click on this. This is listener in the sense whenever any website. Okay, just open this one. So this website is there. This website is what is containing this website. Do you know what this website means? Do you know what we call this HTTP? What we call this www? What we call this MuleSoft.com?
Address.
Anyone?
Address. Nothing but address. No?
Address, right? So
Not address.
this is domain. We can call it as address, of course, or we can call it as address in a general term. Okay,
Okay.
and in our technical world, we can call it as host.
Okay.
It's a host. Okay,
Oh,
you
URL.
can see this as a host. Yeah, this complete called as URL. Okay, there will be some explanation required to understand what is URL. Okay,
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
so there will be a requirement of you should understand that what is URL. I can
Okay.
write. You know right what is URL like? What is URL? What is URI?
No.
What is domain name? What
No, sir.
is
Just proceed with the host.
yes, correct. Now here, whenever you double click on that, you will get to see here connector configuration and path. So just click on this. Here you have plus button. Nothing is there configured. If you configure anything in the drop down, you will get. Currently, we don't have anything. Just click on this. You got another pop-up. In this pop-up, you need to configure 8081. So already that is running my port 8089. I have given. Just click OK and give some path like API. Done. So there is a tick mark, means it's got success. Now save this and right click on this project, go to the run options and mule configuration. Everything is correct. Apply, just run. Okay, we'll see whether it is running or not. Yes, it started running. Currently, what should get output? For example, after successful running, I will start hitting one endpoint. What is that endpoint? Is nothing but already whatever I have given in the listener. So I have given in the listener as all interfaces I have given. It is treated as localhost colon 8089 slash API. That is the path I would like to give. Postman. Do you know Postman? This is a RESTful client.
Okay.
Very vastly used in all the RESTful services and so basic services. Basically, in the middleware technology, we need a REST client where you developed or where you consumed a service, means we need a REST client. This we call as REST clients. So everything will test in this only. Just remember this one. Don't worry about this. I can tell you later. Just take a new tab where we'll see whether it is running successful or not. Deployed. It is successful. Now I already created that localhost http colon / localhost colon 8089 slash API. It is my path. So I got nothing since I did not return anything, but I got here success status 200. Okay, you can see, right? Whether we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see in the logger whether log got printed or not. This is the log info give we got printed after deployment. Since we hit one services, we got hi Rakesh. So this is an example of printing a logger. To be frank, we need what a third-party services need to hit here in this place and get response from the third-party services. Correct?
Yeah.
Just I'll do it in 2 minutes. So there will be third-party request. So type a request, drag and drop over here. Double click on that. Nothing you configured. Go there. Do you have any third-party base path? Is you give empty right now? So do you have any third-party services with you? Yes, I do have. That is, I can take request response. Currently, I do have some online free version to check. To be frank, these will be third-party services. Right now, we are not interacting with any databases. I'm taking a virtual one. Okay, these are the virtual one, I can say. I would like to get list of users. So the list of users will be having this will be the, okay. Before that, okay, this is the base URL, base URI. Take that base URI and place in place of host. Sorry. This much. This is the host. So this is HTTPS. Make it as protocol as HTTPS. This is the host. And what is the port? Port is nothing but 8089. Currently, we don't have any port for this. And we have backend request. Take that and so configured host. That much is enough here. And after that, come down. This is a get request or post request. You can see over here. We will be having a lot of things. This covers in the RESTful services topic. So that will take somewhat time. So I kept it hold since we have a lot of options. So what is get, what is port, what is put, what is batch options and all. We need to explain over there. Currently, just follow this. So this is the URL. You can see the framed URL HTTPS request response.in/API users page 2. That is same as /API users page 2. That we framed automatically. Now save this one and I would like to print that one. Now I printed it's hello Rakesh, right? After this I would like to print the payload. What is payload in the sense? So every request and response will be holding in the payload object. That is by default MULE. So we'll be cover up that in the further topics. Just remember for now. And I would like to show this in the response. This logger will print in the console and response will print in the outside of the browser. Sorry, in the REST client. That I can show you that. Set payload. I am setting explicitly payload. Okay, now I think it is automatically running. Okay, I'll go and hit the same service one more time. This time I should get some response if it is correct. Yeah. The same localhost with 8089 with the API. You got this response. This response you can see in the outside. This is the response, right? Yes. How you got this one means this is the backend. We did a small flow. This is a small flow, but it's having a lot of meaning. This much, if you can see in the almost 3-4 minutes, I did this one. So if you write a Java program, you need to do a lot of cook background. So that head have gone because of these components. These components are nothing but you can see as a graphical, but inside backend they have written all the code. That's what the beautiness of this MuleSoft. Okay, you required very less programming knowledge to work on MuleSoft. That is for sure. And just analytically, you should be strong. What and all need to be used. That is Paka. Okay. So I can say that I covered up with my all the topics. So do you have any doubts till here?
No
On
doubt.
your
It's clear to me. Yeah.
pattern?
Yeah, it's clear to me.
So far,
Hello.
it's very good, Rakesh. I was also listening, and it is very interesting. And I believe the explanation was very, very good. And anyone who listens to this recording, maybe definitely as a fresher or as a non-experienced or whoever it is, either it is a non-IT guy also, he can understand it. This session which is recorded, which will be very valuable. I'll spread this recording across all my candidates, and I believe whoever the maximum quantity will be freshers only. But I will make sure if we should not collapse or lapse the fresher guys and the experienced guys who are already having a technical experience in other technologies. Are you able to
Yeah,
hear
that's
me?
yeah.
So
I
yeah, I will follow up after saving this recording and sending it to them. I will follow up and we'll let you know whether if the only constraint is about the time. They are only available in our early morning actually.